Hello guys, here I am again to show you another club players game. This is a rapid game between me and the strong under 14, whose Philippine ELO rating at that time was 1978. I tried to use an aggressive counter-attack to disrupt his opening preparations. Let us start with this game. He played e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4. This is the Italian opening. I played knight f6, inviting him to play knight g5, where he obliged. Knight g5. I played bishop c5. Bishop c5 is a dubious move now that engines are very strong, but you can still use it once in a while in blitz and rapid games. d5 is a better move. Let's analyze. E takes d5, knight a5, bishop b5 check, c6, d takes c6, b takes c6. This is the Polerio variation. Wesley So tried bishop d3 against Stelios Halkias in the Reykjavik Open in 2013. And Bobby Fischer tried the following moves: bishop e2, h6, knight h3. He tried this move against Arthur Bisguier in the New York State Open in 1963. Okay, let's go back to the d5 move. So here black can try knight takes d5, but this move will light up the fire because of the following variations. So white can try knight takes f7. This is the fried liver attack. King takes f7, queen f3 check, king e6, knight c3, knight cb4, castle, c6, d4, king d7, a3, knight takes c3, a takes b4, knight b5, bishop takes d5, c takes d5, rook a5, queen f6, rook takes d5, check, king c7, queen g3, bishop takes b4, bishop g5, queen g6, c3, queen c6, rook takes e5, bishop d6, bishop f4, rook f8, queen takes g7 check, bishop d7, rook c5, rook takes f4, rook takes c6, king takes c6, queen takes h7, rook e8, and queen c2. White is still better here. Let's go back to the knight takes d5 variation. So there is another variation, a better one. This is the lowly attack. d4, knight takes d4, c3, b5, bishop d3, h6, knight takes f7, king takes f7, c takes d4, bishop b4 check, bishop d2, knight f4, castle. The position is equal according to Stockfish. Or you can try bishop e4, bishop takes d2, knight takes d2, queen takes d4, castle, and white is better. Okay, so let's go back to the bishop c5 move. This is the Traxler Gambit or Traxler counter attack, named after Karel Traxler, a Czech chess master and a Catholic priest. Let us see if he tried knight takes f7, forking the queen and the rook. So here, black can do a counter gambit. He can try bishop takes f2, king e2, knight d4 check, king d3, b5, bishop b3, knight takes e4, knight takes d8, knight c5 check, king c3, only move, knight e2, queen takes e2, bishop d4 check, and mate in 6 move follows. This is the first game of the Traxler counter attack played by Karel Traxler against J. Reinich. So let us see another variation. On the bishop takes f2 check. So king e2, knight d4, king d3, b5. He can try knight takes d8, b takes c4, king takes c4, bishop a6 check, king b4, rook b8 check, king a5, bishop e2 is clearly winning for black. Okay, let us try another one. For example, white played king f1, queen e7, knight takes h8, d5, e takes d5, knight d4, threatening bishop g4, trapping the queen. So c3, bishop g4, queen a4 check, knight d7, c takes d4, queen f6, d takes e5, queen f4. Black has given a lot of pieces, but here black is clearly winning. However, there is another move. Let us see. White can play king takes f2, Knight takes e4, check. King e3, Queen h4, g3, Knight takes g3, h takes g3, Queen d4 check, King f3, d5, threatening to skewer the white's king and queen. Rook h4, e4 check, King g2, castle, Queen h5, Rook takes f7, Bishop takes d5. This is the drawn game between Glenn Johnstone and Benjamin Feingold. Because of the move Queen f2 check and a draw by perpetual check follows. Okay, let us go back to the game. So Bishop c5. This is the Traxler Gambit or Traxler counter attack. After making this move, I acted a little bit here. I tried to show a fake dismay, but this kid is very wise. He read my face and thought for a while. He safely played Bishop takes f7 instead of the Knight takes f7, only grabbing a pawn, and not the fork by the Knight on the Rook and Queen. So he played Bishop takes f7, King e7, Bishop d5, Bishop c4, or Bishop b3 is a better move than Bishop d5 according to Stockfish. But he played Bishop d5. So I played d6, h3, Rook f8, castle, Queen e8, c3, Queen g6, Bishop takes c6. This is not the best move, but probably he is trying to ruin my pawn structure so that I cannot run my king to the queen side. B takes c6, d4, Bishop b6, d takes e5, d takes e5, King h2, h6, Knight f3, Queen h5. Stockfish suggested Knight g4, h takes g4, Bishop takes g4, Knight b d2, Rook a d8, Queen e2, Queen h5 check, King g1, Rook takes d2, Bishop takes d2, and Bishop takes f3, or Rook takes f3, then Black is clearly winning. But this is a rapid game and I cannot find these moves. If this is a standard game, then probably I can find it. Okay, let's go back to my move, which is the Queen h5. He played Knight bd2, Bishop e6, Queen a4, attacking my pawn on c6, Bishop d7, Queen c2, Rook a e8. This move loses tempo. Bishop takes h3 is the best continuation according to Stockfish. So in this position, I was not able to find this variation, Bishop takes h3, because this is a rapid game and I lack the time to go over it. So in case G takes h3, Knight g4 check, king g2, knight takes f2, rook takes f2, queen g6 check, king f1, queen g3, knight c4, rook takes f3, knight takes b6, rook a f8, bishop e3, a takes b6, queen d2, rook takes f2, bishop takes f2, queen takes h3, king e2, queen f3 check, and the rook on a1 falls, and black is clearly winning. Let's go back to the last move. Rook a e8, a4, bishop c5. I was overthinking of my king safety. That is why I am trying to put my bishop on d6. I forgot about the element of time, because in this position there is always a forcing move to win, and that I didn't find. Maybe due to time pressure. There are two variations that I could do because of the element of time. If you attack faster, then the enemy will not have time to defend. So I could have done knight g4 check instead of the bishop c5, king g1, knight takes f2, rook takes f2, bishop takes h3, knight f1, rook takes f3, g takes f3, bishop takes f1, king takes f1, rook d8, bishop d2, queen h1 check, king e2, queen takes a1. Black has a decisive advantage. And the other one is bishop takes h3, g takes h3, knight g4 check, king g2. This one I could have done earlier. Rook d8, queen d1, rook d6, queen e2, rook d6, rook g1, knight takes f2 check, king f1, queen takes h3 check, king e1, rook takes g1, knight takes g1, queen g3, knight f1, queen takes g1, bishop e3, queen h1, bishop takes f2, rook takes f2, and black is clearly winning. Okay, let's go back to the bishop c5 move. White played b4, attacking my bishop. Bishop d6, bishop a3. He is trying to create counterplay. g5, c4, g4, c5, g takes f3, c takes d6 check, c takes d6, knight takes f3, knight g4 check, king g1, rook takes f3, G takes F3, Queen takes H3, Rook FD1. If White played F takes G4, then Queen takes G4, King H2, Queen H3 check, King G1, and Rook G8 is checkmate. So he played Rook FD1, Rook G8, Queen A2. This is a desperate move. Rook G6, Rook takes D6, another desperate move, and Knight F6 is checkmate. So that concludes another club players game. I hope you liked the game, and I hope you learned something with this game, especially the variations and analysis presented. Please comment below, and please support my channel and click that subscribe button. You may hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.